friends, it's your art teacher, Miss Barnett, and in this week's lesson called We Can Wear Who We Are, we will be designing our own t-shirt. Super cool. So to get started, you're going to need a large sheet of paper, and I'm going to show you how to draw a t-shirt shape onto here. We're going to need some paint, a water cup, and a sponge brush, a piece of manila paper, and a smaller piece of manila paper because I'm going to show you how to make a stencil today. You'll also need a pencil, an eraser, some scissors, and some tape, and a marker. So before we get started, let's think about a couple of things that you might want to consider when making your t-shirt today. So what do you care about, or what are you interested in? That can go into helping us decide what kind of stencil to make today. What shape will you paint on your shirt to show what your interest is? All right, guys, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a border using a piece of manila paper. So I'm going to use my sponge brush. I'm going to very carefully squeeze out all the extra water. And then you can pick whatever color you want. I think I'm going to do a blue today. So I'm going to hold my hand in the middle of this, dab my brush in the paint, and then go all the way around. If I need more paint, I can just go back in with the brush and get more. All right, and then I can lift up my manila paper, and I've got a nice border. You'll notice that the inside of the border is nice and smooth, and the outside is a little bit rougher. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to show you how to make a t-shirt shape. Here we go. So now that we've got our border, we're very carefully going to come in with our marker and turn this into a t-shirt. So we're going to make the neck, the shoulders, and the sleeves. Neck, shoulder, sleeve. Very cool. Now that we've made the t-shirt shape and the border for where our designs are going to go, I'm going to show you how to make a stencil now. Let's get started. We're just going to draw some simple shapes. Today I'm kind of feeling like doing some hearts. So I'm going to draw a heart shape. I want to draw it pretty big, but not going to the edges of the paper. And then, I don't know, I feel like a star today too. So, but you can make whatever kind of shapes you want. Good. Now I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to cut out this shape. Here we go. All right, friends, so I've cut my shapes out, but the stencil won't work if it still has an open part. So this is where our handy dandy tape is going to come in. We're going to take a piece of tape, tear it off, and then tape where we've cut. And I'll do this one as well. Great job. Now we have two stencils. And I'm going to show you how to stencil. Now we're going to make a pattern, so that means we're going to repeat. You could do an AABB pattern. I think I'm going to do an AB pattern and fill out my border. So you can watch me work. I've mixed a couple of colors together, so now I've got a rainbow, and I'm going to get started. Remember, we're going to use our handy dandy sponge brush for this. Here we go. Kids, I kind of made a mistake here, so I want to show you how to fix it. I had too much water on my sponge, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to blot up this extra. And I'm sure, yeah, kind of made a mess. So I'm going to blot this all up. It's okay if something like this happens. We can fix it. Now I can't take the color off, but I can retry the stencil. Make sure I dry all the pieces. Okay. So let's try that again. Oh, I'm going to squeeze all the water out this time. Too much water in the sponge is not a good thing. Go straight up and down with your brush. I think I'm going to change the color just so it shows up a little bit better. Go with a darker color here maybe. So no big deal if you make a mistake. We can fix it. Let's keep going. All right, kids, here's my completed t-shirt design project. I hope you have just as much fun playing with stencils as I did today. When you're finished, all of this can just go in the trash. This will go on the dry rack and we'll clean up. I can't wait to see what kind of designs you designed for your t-shirt today. Let's get started.